Hello, my name is Derek from Tomcat Gas Training and welcome to episode 3 of ACS revision in less than 10 minutes. Hopefully, not been successful yet, but I'm sure I'm going to smash it with this one. Now, this video is all about purging of gas pipes over 28mm, but if you've not seen the first two, number 1 was on tightness testing and number 2 was on purging of pipework less than 28mm, then you need to check them out. But before you do that, why don't you subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit that notification bell because you want YouTube to tell you when I'm uploading a video. So, I've only got 10 minutes, I can't waffle, I can't fluff, so let's get on with it. Now then, first thing is, how do we know when to use this procedure or when to use the 5 times the badge capacity? Well, IGEM UP1B is the qualification we need for this. So this is the domestic one, and basically what they say is if your pipework is over 28mm and your meter is more than 6 meters cubed an hour, then you'll need to do this procedure to find out, first of all, if your purge volume is greater than 0.02 meters cubed, because if it is you'll need to burn it off, and if your installation volume, or your IV as we call it, installation volume, is greater than 0.035, then we can't work on it. So that becomes IGEM UP1A qualification, so your commercial ticket. So that's the first reason why we need to do this. So let's take a look at this installation because we've got a meter more than 6 meters cubed an hour, we've got a G10, so that's 16 meters cubed an hour, and we've got 35mm pipe. Now, also it's important this because we've got figures we're not going to ever remember in our head. So we need some way of doing that. So if you've got the logic manual, it's on page E7. Okay, but I'm going to give you the figures anyway, so you can always refer back to this video, or you need IGEM UP1B for this, or 1A, or 1, so you can get the figures. Okay, you're not going to get them, so it's all in the training manual, but I'm going to give you the figures now. Anyway, stop waffling, I need to crack on. So this is to work out our installation volume, and you'll see it in your exams written as IV. Installation volume, and then you'll see PV, which we're going to look at next, which stands for purge volume, not pipe volume, which everybody seems to get confused with. Now, first thing we need to do is go round the installation and measure how many meters of pipe we've got, but we don't need to really worry about fittings. I'll talk about that in a minute. But these are the figures you're going to need. So 15mm, so I've got 1 meter of in length of 15mm pipe. It will hold 0.00014 meters cubed of gas. If I've got 22mm pipe and I'll meter of it, it will hold 0.00032 meters cubed of gas per meter. If I've got 28, 0.00054 meters cubed per meter, and for 35 we've got 0.00084 meters cubed per meter of tube. Now this is also different for your stainless steel flexible pipework, and also different for your steel pipes. So you'll need those figures out of your manual if you're using steel or your flexible stainless steel tube. Okay, we also need to know how much gas is in the gas meters. So if we've got a G4U6 meter, there's 0.008 meters cubed in there. If we've got a U16 or a G10, we've got 0.025 meters cubed. And if we've got an E6, we've got 0.0024 meters cubed. So that's how much gas the meters hold, and they're the important figures. We need to know the pipework, and we also need to know what the meter holds. Now, next thing is, we've gone around, we've seen what meter we've got, and we've checked what meter lengths of pipework we've got. So in this installation we have got a G10 gas meter. We have got 12 metres of 15mm pipe, we've got 11 metres of 22mm pipe, we've got 15 metres of 28mm pipe, and we've got 10 metres of 35mm pipe. So we've gone around, we've measured everything. So next thing we need to do is we need to times these figures by how much per metre. So if we take the 15mm pipe, we know we've got 12 metres of it, and we know the figure is 0.00014. So we do 12 times 0.0014, which gives us a total of 0.00168 metres cubed for the lengths of 15mm. Remember, we're not worried about the fittings at the moment. The 22mm pipe, we know we've got 11 metres of it. So we do 11 times 0.00032, which gives us a total for those 11 metres of 0.00352. Same for the 28, we know we've got 15 metres of it, so we do 15 times 0.00054, which gives us a total of 0.0081 for the total lengths for the 28mm. And then finally we do that for the 35mm. We know there's 10 metres of it, so it's 10 times this figure, the 0.00084, gives us a total of 0.0084 metres cubed for the 10 metres of 35. And if we add those figures together, we get a grand total of 0.0217 metres cubed of gas within our pipework. Next thing we need to do is we need to add on for fittings. To make it easier, we don't go round and start adding up all the fittings, we just times it by 1.1 or 10%. So we're adding on 10% for the fittings. So we take our 0.0217, we times it by the 10%, which is times it by 1.1, gives us a total of 0.02387. So that's now your fittings and your pipework. So next thing we need to do is we need to add on our G10 meter. And our G10 meter has 0.025 metres cubed in it. So we need to do the total of the pipe and the fittings, which is 0.02387, and we need to add on this 0.025, which gives us a total of 0.0487. So what does that tell us? Well, it actually tells us we're greater than the 0.035 metres cubed, which IGEM UP1B allows us to work on. So that's messed us up, hasn't it? So that means we are not allowed to work on this installation unless we hold IGEM UP1 or 1A commercial ticket. That's a bugger, isn't it? So that's the first part of working out your purge volume, is working out your installation volume or your IV first. Now we need to look at doing the purge volume. Now I need to be quick because I'm running out of time. The purge volume is pretty straightforward. So we take our IV installation volume, we times it by 1.5, so it gives us 0.073305. So remember, we need to be less than 0.02 so we don't burn it off, but we're greater than that. So it must be continually ignited until the flame is established and the minimum volume is passed. So we've got to burn it off at the convenient point. So if you've liked this video, why don't you give me that thumbs up or leave a constructive comment down below. If there's any subject you want me to cover in 10 minutes, or nearly 10 minutes, let me know down in the comment section below. If you've not subscribed to our channel, then please subscribe because it helps. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because we release videos mainly on Mondays and Wednesdays. All I've got left to say is, thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Cheers.